I'm back, kinda. What one? March. March? Wow, March. Dear. I've just as I was setting up the thing there, right, the stream, it said that the last time I streamed was the 7th of September. Yeah, that's 6 months ago, mate. Get on with it, will you? So, what's been happening? Is anything? Nothing? Not really. Not in my life, anyway. Well, I've been doing a college course, but that doesn't, well, I suppose it does count. It was only 6 weeks, like, so, what about the other 5 months? Four and a bit months if you want to be pedantic about it. But I'm back, kinda. Still only going to do the one a week though. I'm doing it for a bit of fun. If I get big, I get big. If I don't get big, I stopped caring about that a long time ago, to be honest. Right, anyway, Train Sim World 3. Who doesn't love a bit of Train Sim World 3? I would say, oh, I've got a brand new route figures. I haven't. Everybody else might have, but I don't have the funds. Because, well, if you like Train Sim World 3, you have to pretty much poo golden eggs. So yeah, what am I doing? Right, I'm moving from what day was I doing originally? Was it a Monday? Might have been a Monday. Might have been a Monday. Might have been a Friday. Can't remember. Either way, I know today is Thursday, but from next week I'll be moving to Wednesdays. Why? Because one of my YouTube pals have decided to give up the ghost on their YouTube channel, so I'm going to nick his Wednesday slot. Why not? There's nothing else to watch on a Wednesday. Wednesdays are rubbish. Right, anyway. Get on with it. Stop yapping, will you? Right, get on with it. How many more times do you want to say get on with it? Get on with it. Hey, oh, there's another one. Right. What was I looking for? Yeah, what route did I want to do? I can't remember. I had it all planned out before I started. Before I pressed that lovely button. Where's it, man? It's none of them. It's that one. I wonder if it works on there. Right, it was either 2021. Meh, you know. 182. Oh, you can't use it on there. Oh, let's put the kibosh on my plan. Nuts. Where else can you use it on? Can you use it on there? One eight, there we go. Dishbalok, whatever you pronounce that as. Right, we'll do Hagen Finn chop. Because I've never done the 182. Well, I've done the 182, I just haven't done the 182 real head treatment, train. Come on, Teddy. God, can you believe it's 2023 now? It's just, I'm 30. Almost. It makes me sad. Still wondering what the hissing is? The hissing is still my vape. Because I'm still vaping. Why? Because I want to. Yes, I actually drove the 182. RHTTTTTT. That one. So I might be about to to make a colossal butt of myself. Much to the enjoyment of my brother, because I know one of my brothers watch. Oh, lever setting, I'm sticking to it. Literally. Right. Right. Proceed as indicated. Blah blah blah. Right. Right. What we doing? Seafair. That one. Do you want us to drive it the hardcore way, or do you want us to do the cheat way? I'll do it that way, because I'm a cheater. Right. Set the train handle to running. Thank you. Thank you for your helpful notification. It's very yellow, isn't it? So ES64 U2. Is this related to that 64 locomotive on the American route? Oh, I'm not doing an RHTTTTTT. I'm just using the train. That does the RHTTTT. Signal lights, headlights. Then we want headlights. There we go. Lights. Right. I like trains. Here then. Move, train. I'm not giving it too much, am I? Right. So 52% does it. Why does it sing? I always wanted to know that. Squealy rails. Got a little bit of squealy rails. Welcome to whoever's just joined. Right, up the speed. Train's squealing at us, but I'm just ignoring it. I will go as fast as I want to go. I wonder how enjoyable it is for drivers to get up early. I imagine probably not very. I did a little bit of speeding. Oh dear. I've done this route before. I was driving one of the other locals and it was quite funny because I got stuck on the hill and I couldn't get it moving again. Whenever I tried to get it moving again, it just kept rolling backwards down the hill. So you can imagine that lots of swearing happened. Is this the bit where I find out I'm only allowed to do 60 all the way? Apart from that, 50. Or in UK language, 30 mile an hour. So yeah, I've been doing real engineering at college. So that was a blast. You get to find out how to speak signal language and phonetics. and what to do in the event of an emergency, and that's just some of it, but I enjoyed the phonetic bit. And that, you can't say zero. No, you can't say zero, you can't say oh. Because if you do that on your PTS test, that is an instant fail. Why am I only allowed to do 50? Really? You want us to do 40? It wants us to do 40 in 1.8 miles. You'd think they'd want you to go quicker going up a hill, so you keep the momentum going, but it's like, no, I want you to do 50. Right, okay, I'll do 50 then. I have to, otherwise I'll get a severe bollocking off me boss. And probably your P45. Probably called something else in Germany, but that's what it's called over here. I've missed it, funnily enough, streaming and making videos. The video that never came out, by the way. I've still got it, it's on my laptop. I don't usually do freight much. I find it rather, what's the word? I get boring. But in fairness, I thought this was going to be an RHTT. What am I hauling? That's the map. What am I actually hauling? Just lots of cars. Well, you know what I mean. Coaches, carriages, containers, whatever you want to call them. Oh man, we'll go to 120 in a minute. Yay! Good. Imagine having to do the whole line at like 40. Take it easy. Oh, welcome to the stream. Go on. I think I need to go on my stream as myself. Hello, Wolfgang. How are you? I can actually see you now because I've got my other account logged in. And I've just realised that I totally forgot the CIFA. What did I say the magic number was? 52. Or not? 44? Do you feel happier about 44? No? Have I broken the train? Which is quite possible. Oh no, there we go. It's moving. Got 2 more viewers joined. Welcome to the stream. I'm a bit what? I'm a bit hard to hear. Is my headset too quiet? Hang on, I'm gonna have to pause again. Wait a minute. Or I'll try this. Settings. I've probably just broke the immersion, but my viewers matter, so right. Right. No, I don't want to quit the menu. I want to rejoin my route. There. Is that better? I am using a bit of a gammy headset, to be honest, because my son decided in his infinite wisdom that he wanted to break it, so is that better, yeah? Good. Yeah, I think the 182, this is very, very, well, you wouldn't miss it. Unless you, I'll just leave that there, and let's not continue that joke any further before you insult or I forgot my train of thought. Oh well, happens, the older you get. You're very welcome. It's the first time I've caught a live stream with myself for 6 months. I'm changing time as well, because I used to do 6 o'clock on I was having this argument with myself before. I don't know if I used to do 6 o'clock on a Monday or 6 o'clock on a Friday. No, it wouldn't be 6 o'clock on a Friday because I've got my son by then. But I know it was 6 o'clock. But either way, I'm moving to Wednesdays. Because one of me fellow YouTube buddies have decided to jack in the YouTube channel, so I'm going to nick his Wednesday spot from him. Don't slow down, train. Keep going, please. Please keep going. Don't stop, because it's all uphill, and if you stop, you'll roll backwards and make a royal wally of yourself. If there's anyone in the stream watching, right, who isn't a part of this channel, go check out Colonel Failure. He's absolutely, honestly, he's hilarious. He's absolutely, there's never a video that goes by where I'm not laughing at some point through it. Laughing in a good way. It's just, he's definitely got it, like, he's definitely got a talent. But yeah, me, I just do it. I do it for fun. I do me, basically. But I'm hoping to bring Bus Simulator back from May, since it's getting a big update. Fingers crossed. I won't hold my breath. I know you are. I was on about someone else, and if there was anybody else, man. Oh yes, I'm well aware of who you are, Wolf. So you can help us and you can back us up, right? Isn't he awesome? Nah, he's there's only one Colonel Failure, definitely. It's funny when he speaks, because sometimes it sounds like he's... Doesn't it? Sometimes when he speaks, doesn't it sound like he's growling? It's like... Did he just growl? I'm being pushed. Slow down. Oh, that's alright. I got it. See, I'm semi-professional. I'll say I use that term loosely. He's a character colonel. I can't believe I've been watching his channel, be. See, I get mixed up all the time. I can't remember if it's 7 years this year or 8. But I know he hadn't done it for very long when I first started watching him. But a secret between me and you, right? He was actually the inspiration for starting a YouTube channel, but don't tell him that because you'll get a mega big head about it. And you know he would as well. But oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed triangle by mistake. Hey, it's sharp adds up though. Before you'll know it, you'll be saying the same as me. I've watched them for 7 years. It's like, really? I could probably ask him in fairness. I could probably say, Colonel, do you know blah 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 how long I've been watching your channel for? But frankly, probably hasn't really got the time to do that, so you got the added fun of Jeff now as well, who's started showing his face more and more, and it's funny. And Jeff's his cat, by the way. Jeff, right? He takes no for, doesn't take no for an answer at all. Isn't he? It's not the Colonel Failure channel anymore. It's like, no mate, you're old news. You know, you're done. Aye. I don't know. Do you know what it is though? I haven't actually watched a few of his videos lately. I need to catch up on it. I do that from time to time. I just save a bunch of his videos and literally binge watch them. Gives me something to do on a Saturday when my son's on the computer shouting his head off and I don't get a look in. So it's like, give myself something to do. Watch a bunch of Colonel Failure. Might have stopped a bit short there, but at least I stopped. I like that episode where he did, he made out like the whole video was the intro. And then what was actually the end was Jeff just meowing. He's certainly a character, definitely. I've always said to be a YouTuber though, you do have to have a few wires disconnected. You just do. It makes it funnier. Pretty much the same thing I do. Why not? It's not hurting any. Well, obviously we don't tell. Well, what stays a secret on my what is a secret on my channel stays a secret on my channel. So don't you worry. I'll not be saying nothing to him, but yeah, what Colonel doesn't know won't hurt us. So Unless someone wants to be a grass and go and tell them. By the way, you know, these two don't actually watch your videos. They leave it as like, right, and... Oh, we're watching them? Yeah, well there you are then. But then, you know what Colonel would say if he knew that though? He'd be like, you're the reason my view figures aren't going up. It's like, not me. Not me, sir. Not me, no. I'm a good boy. I cannot believe he's 50 this year. He doesn't, to be honest, he's aged well for 50 in fairness. Doesn't look it at all. You get me father, right, me real dad. And by the time he was 50, he looked older than 50. Snap, same. Totals. I'm not getting 5,000 views. Do you know what we should all do one day just to be absolute arseholes to them, right? By the way, I'm not looking to get this monetized, so I'll swear a lot, so tough. It's in the description anyway. Don't look at if you're not 13 or old. Yeah, if you're not 13 or old, I don't watch. Simples. But most kids just swear their heads off these days anyway. Yeah, I was on Call of Duty last night. You should have heard one. Honestly, I kid you not. There was this kid. He must have been about 10, 11-year-old. You should have heard the language coming out of his mouth. Right? If I had spoke like that at 10 or 11, I would have got a. Well, you can probably imagine what I would have got. But obviously, it was a different time back then. So. But yeah, what? That was a slight tangent. But no, what we should all do, right, is one day, right, is watch his view figure go up, right, and just stop watching, like get him to 4,999, and just stop watching, just cause. I mean, I don't think you'd find the funny side of it, but we would. And who was the instigator behind it all? Me. I'd just like to get me channel to 100. Just 100 subscribers, I'll be happy. I've been to 100 and then lost 7 in the same day. I was like, really though? Thanks. Much appreciated. In fairness, I didn't actually expect to reach 50, to be fair. Subscribers, obviously, not age. I'm not. God, no, I'm not. I'm only 29. I'm about to be speeding again. I'm gonna get shouted at, watch. I'm sorry. It was just a little one, just a little one. Just a little cheeky speed. Oh no, I was honestly, to say I was fuming was an understatement. I was like, Why? There's just no need for it. Yeah, I'm not as regular as your big... But like I keep saying, I've said it many times in other videos and other streams. I do it for fun, right? So don't expect regular videos from us, because it ain't gonna happen. But what can you do? It's YouTube, innit? I had more on Twitch, I think, but I don't really use Twitch now, to be honest. I don't like it. I just don't know why, I just don't like it. Exactly. Exactly. I'm not looking like, yeah, fair enough, right? Like Colonel, he needs it. You know what I mean? He needs it because YouTube, obviously now, ever since, you know, he sadly lost his wife, he is now, YouTube is part his bread and butter. You know what I mean? It's like, so I understand perfectly where he's coming from. Whilst me, doesn't fuss me, not one bit. Not in the slightest. And that's a plus side about only having a small amount of subscribers as well. I can turn and look away and not like have a whole wall of messages, you know, like what Colonel's is like in his streams, when it's like he gets like about 400 messages in the space of 30 seconds. And then he's trying to catch up with them all. Hello, 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 hello. I miss his stream helmet though, that sounds disgusting, but that's not meant like that. Unless I've just missed that part. But I haven't really been in any streams lately, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the game he's play. Like I've watched once and I just thought, it's not me. It's not my cup of tea. And it's like, well, what's the point in wasting his time, you know? Exactly. Same as me. It's probably why me and you get on well, to be honest, because we think the same. But yeah, that's one thing I don't want to do, is get down the whole rabbit hole of where I need to meet YouTube's demands, do this, do that, jump through this hoop, jump through that hoop. It's just, is it worth it? Probably. In about 10 years. I ain't got 10 years, well I have got 10 years, hopefully I've got 10 years, but, you know, you never know, do you? It's just... But Colonel was around the right time, you know. Back then it was a whole lot easier. Now look what he's had to do to try and get his cell up from what was he said? What did he say he was on when he did his last reduced? Was it 66,500 subs he was on? I think. And just look how much he's having to change things to try and up it some more. And then you get other, because to be honest, I don't know if it's just me, might be, but I think gaming channels are dying. Because I watch something called Auto Shenanigans. It's a YouTube channel, right? He tours motorways and all that stuff, right? Of the UK, gets like facts of, like, you know, I say like the M1 or whatever, right? You'll get facts about the M1, like what year this section was open, that section was open. You'll stop off if there's any abandoned like service stations or whatever, or anything abandoned basically on the way up the line. Not up the line, that's because I'm playing trains. Up the motorway. And then he only started, it was about 18 months ago, maybe it's a little bit more. Honestly, he's up there. I'll tell you, I'm probably gonna lose a view for a minute, but I'm not really bothered. It's all for the matter of fact. I like the matter of fact. Right, hang on. Oh, I'll tell you how many subs he's got. He's got 81.4 subs. Sorry, 81.4 thousand subs. And he only started, I'll tell you, because it tells you on people's things, doesn't it? He started, well, he must have been doing other things, but his actual channel started 2015, but he's only been doing this Auto Shenanigans stuff since, like, the motorway thing, since I've been watching him. But yeah, and that's what he's up to. And he's a motor channel. It is the way it is, isn't it? You should. Honestly, if it's something you really want to do, Wolf, go for it. That's the only bit of advice from one YouTuber to the other. Go for it. If it's something you want to do, and you're going to enjoy doing it whilst you're doing it, go for it. You're not hurting anybody. Like, I don't see what the big like and R is about, like, YouTubers having to compete against each other. Why can't you just offer each other support and, like, constructive criticism, advice? Why can't they do that instead of being arseholes basically and thinking, I want the more subscribers because I am an arse? Well, there you are then. Even better if you've got a bit of insight behind you. But even do what, like, get yourself some, like, little nuggets of information as well. If you're like, because to be honest, I suffer major mental health problems, right? And sometimes I struggle to speak, which you've probably heard in other videos where I'll speak for ages and then I'll go quiet. So another bit of advice I'd say is, if you might not be, I'm just saying, you might be, if you're worried that there might be silences in your videos, prepare yourself like little nuggets of information, so then you can fit those in where you can. So it's like a smooth, constant video rather than being loads of speaking, silent, loads of speaking, silent. It's like you're keeping it all going, flowing. And now I've done it, haven't I? I've broke my train and it's not moving. It will move, watch, I'll make it move. Just shout it, there you go, see? Oh, no, it's wheel slipping, doesn't like that. Right, try 64, will 64 do it? Is 64 too much? What about 54? You feel happy about 54? That tree, watch, he's going to be driving past it. What a knobhead. Right. No point. Is it moving? Go on, you know you want to. There you go, 65. Believe it's not the first time I've done it, and it certainly most likely won't be the last. Yeah, you'll always have a guaranteed viewer out of me if you do your train stuff though, because I'm just gonna say it, I love trains, always have done since I was a kid. Hence why I want to work in rail, so. Nah, not a clue. I haven't touched it since I gave my team over. Are they doing well, are they? It must have just been me, I must have just been a shit manager. I'm not a fan of, like, I'll always give something a go, right? And I said that the minute Colonel decided to start the whole thing up, right? I was like, listen, I'll always give something a go once, right? And if at the end of it, it's not for me, then I'll say it's not for me. And that was just the case. Wasn't for me. And to be honest, didn't really have the time. I've got my mother, who I'm worried about, absolutely worried sick about it at the moment. My team was the Terriers, the Northern Terriers, I think they were called. But they might not even be called Northern Terriers now, he might have changed the name of it. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not selfish, like, I wasn't gonna stay on and keep a team that I didn't have time for. I didn't really have any interest in the game to do that, to keep them, would have just been selfish. I would have been preventing somebody else from having a go that wanted to have a go. Which is also another reason why I said, just, I'll hand them over. Yeah, whoever can take them over and have them. Bloody hell, there you go. Told you, man, I was just a crap manager. But I acknowledge the fact that I was a crap manager, so it's all good. Don't have a bloody clue when it comes to football. I really don't. It's a thing though, like, are you getting much enjoyment out of it though? That's the question. Even though like you're losing and probably getting your butt kicked. I'm just glad I wasn't last, to be fair. Ooh. Well, it's only 5 games. How many games are there a season? Oh, well, there's still time. You're only on 5 and there's 16 in total. I kind of like what they do at the end though, like everybody wins a prize, you know. That's the bit I did enjoy. Even if you were absolutely dog shit, right? You still get a prize, even if it's a subtle insult. It's still a prize. Can't remember what mine was. I don't know if it was the most improved. It was the most something. It was either most improved or something about me uniform. I'm not sure. Or was it about the fact that it was dogs? Dogs. Sharp was dogs. Who doesn't love a terrier? That's what I remember my prize saying. I was like, ooh, thanks. So you can't just say it to my face, you know. I won't cry, you know. I won't just say it to my face that I was absolute rubbish. Speaking of trains, we've Newcastle, the town we are Metro, we've sort of got my new ones. First one turned up on the 28th of February and they've already delivered, well, they've delivered 2, but there's another one expected imminently because I saw some photos of them yesterday. They're up to, out of 46 they've built 7, so I imagine 5, 6 and 7 will be arriving soon. I'd still like to know what happened to 1 and 2 though, because they're delivering them in order, right, the way they built them. So next will be number 5 because 4 was delivered last Saturday, and I kid you not, right? 3, right? Number 3, yeah, was the first one delivered. So what the hell happened to 1 and 2 then? Apparently 1 and 2 developed a fault, so they're still in Switzerland. That's why 3 was the first one to be delivered. So in theory they're going to deliver the rest in order, but I imagine 1 and 2 are going to show their heads very, very soon. So it might upset the flow a bit. So it might go 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Might do, might not. But it's just you couldn't make it up. You just couldn't. Not with the tiny wee metro anyway. But I still don't see 46 being enough. Not for the network. Do a heck. Especially when they're proposing all these expansions that they want to do. It's like, and you're thinking you're going to run that entire system on 46 trains there? No. Considering that the current fleet, bearing in mind 4 have been withdrawn? No, 5 have been withdrawn. I'll get it right in a sec. The 2 prototypes, 1 and 2, they have been retired from service, because obviously they're 48-year-old and the old girls deserve a rest. 55 and 62 are now living at the training centre over in South Shields. That's where they live now. And 22 was involved in a derailment in the depot 6 years ago and has been scrapped. So yeah, the current fleet originally had 90 in them, but obviously there's only 85 now because 5 of them are no longer in service. Oh, that's the one, the cutest mascot. I knew it was something to do with something adorable. When I'm right though, who doesn't love a terrier? That's why because my mum's got 2 terriers, Toby and Poppy, and that's why I have decided terriers. And then obviously northern, because I'm in the northern part of the UK, so I was originally going to go northeast terriers, but it didn't sound right, that's why I changed it to northern. Welcome to the stream to whoever's just joined. Tell you what though, this headset doesn't half make my heat hot. Is it hot, hot, hot? Yep, it is when you're wearing this headset. So if he's just recently got new trams, the phone's ringing, just ignore it. I do, and then just wait. It'll only be me mate asking if I'm going on Call of Duty. Well, you can just wait because I'm streaming, so. But yeah, as much as I'm going to miss the old metros, they are starting to show now, like, that they are very, very, very tired and very worn. I mean, they got refurbished, and honestly, even though that they've been refurbished, they're still looking tired. So everything has to progress, I guess. Don't want to say the old ones go, but they're obviously gonna have to. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to fob yous off saying that they're new ones, but they're not new ones. It's like, stop talking out your bum. It was a bit like that when they refurbished our metros. Everybody thought that they were new ones. It's like, they're not new ones. They're the same trains. They've just been, like, severely refurbished to, like, combat the corrosion that some of them had, and then obviously had a new lick of paint on the outside, obviously, and inside as well, like, and they were all done out properly, rebuilt from, like, platform level up. They didn't obviously touch anything below platform level. Four miles. Sorry, 4 kilometers. And then that'll be me done. Since I've made a colossal arse of myself most of the entire route. Because I need to get something to eat. You still need more, it's always the trouble, isn't it? And there's always a vicious circle as well, because then if they don't buy the new trams in time, then the old ones are just going to constantly get hammered and whatever. Then the reliability will go down the power, and then they'll not be able to run the whole service to the fullest. And then the whole thing will just become a massive ball ache. Well, that's another thing as well. They have more problems because they don't build them the way they used to. It's literally now, it's quality, it's quantity over quality. Spanish crap, I think. I believe they tried to put a bid into building our new metros, and they got basically told to get stuffed. Yep, they put a bid in to do the our new metros, and they basically got told to get knotted. Because they've built the 195s, haven't they, and the 331s. What else have they built? Is it the 196s and the 197s? Nice bit of overshooting. Oh yeah, overshooting. Apparently overshooting for the end. But that's gonna do for me. That. Do you want to give that another go? Yes, I do want to give that another go. That's gonna do that for me today. Because I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Because I'm hungry. And also I need to take my tablets at 4 o'clock, so I have to take it. I have to eat up to an hour before I take them. So yeah, so if you've enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jargon. I hope you've enjoyed yourself today at the stream, and hopefully I'll be back more regularly now as well. So yeah, until then, ta-ra for now.